I walked into the kitchen that night and heard their laughter before I saw them, my husband and his female friend sitting way too close, sharing a bottle of wine like they were the only two people in the world. He always called her his old college buddy, but the way they looked at each other set my teeth on edge. I'd asked him about their relationship more than once, and he always swore it was nothing. I told myself I was just being paranoid, but deep down, I knew something was off. It got worse when she started showing up at our house more often, sometimes catching me in my pajamas, sometimes bringing over little gifts for my husband, never for me. They whispered in corners, texted at odd hours, and once I even heard them fighting through the walls, her voice breaking, his desperate and low. But every time I confronted him, he shut down. I started sleeping with my back to him, counting the days since we'd last touched. The night everything exploded, she showed up pale and shaking, clutching her stomach. My husband looked like he'd seen a ghost. She blurted out she was pregnant, and the baby was his. My world tilted. He started sobbing, confessing that she wasn't just his friend, she was his daughter from a fling long before we met, someone he'd only reconnected with months ago. The words barely made sense, but the betrayal burned all the same. I wondered how long he'd hidden this from me, how many nights he'd lain awake with the secret gnawing at him. All I could think was that everything I believed about my marriage, about trust, had been shattered in the space of a single confession. The horror wasn't just that he cheated, but that he'd crossed lines I never even imagined. Now every memory felt poisoned, every touch suspect. I'm left wondering if I ever really knew the man I married, or if he was always a stranger hiding behind the mask of a devoted husband.